as the old saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And now that another summer season has passed us by, it's back to business as usual at St. Michael's. Today, the college grounds are receiving the attention of the architect, measuring the boundary walls, which in the 1850s supported the fever sheds, which sheltered 135 patients as the district fever hospital, later to become St. Michael's, was seriously overcrowded. The main building, constructed as a district fever hospital in 1841, extending to 3 windows on either side of the entrance, was officially opened by Dr. McCarthy, Bishop of Kerry, on the 22nd of March 1879, with Father Daniel Harrington as its first president. The first extension, which included the original science laboratory, was undertaken by Father John Breen, president, in 1903. The second extension at the sports field side in 1953 was built by local contractor Moss Hannon, recently deceased. Converting the rear portion, the caretaker's quarters and cellar space of the college to cater for extra pupils and subjects gave St. Michael's a new lease of life in the later 50s. St. Michael's has come a long way in its 100 years as a college, from its early days of 70 pupils when the president's quarters were accommodated in the main building, to 1950 with 110 pupils, increasing to 154 in 1960, and back to 120 when the late Donogh O'Malley announced the free education scheme in 1967. The next 5 years saw the capitation doubled, which necessitated the use of prefabricated buildings to accommodate the extra pupils and curriculum. Temporary buildings are now near the end of their useful life, and as there is an ever-increasing demand for extra subjects and facilities on the curriculum, the time has now arrived when the future of St. Michael's must be seriously considered by the community it serves.
To the casual visitor passing through the town of Listowel on Friday evening, June the 1st, 1979, it is just a pleasant start to a Whit Bank holiday weekend. But for the people of Listowel, it is a unique weekend indeed. Having finished milking at his base in Market Street, Martin Daly goes through the usual routine of guiding his cows through busy streets to green pastures. Routine job, yes, but there is a sense of urgency in the way he does it this evening. And he is not showing off just because he is under observation by an armchair critic of sorts, who might claim allegiance to sheep rather than cows. It sounds like a Kerryman's excuse. This, of course, is the weekend chosen by the Centenary Committee to celebrate 100 years of St. Michael's as a college in the town. The people of Listowel are justly proud of their college, its association with the town, and the achievements of its teachers and pupils over the century. For the past 8 months, a dedicated committee of past pupils and teachers under the chairmanship of Father Horgan, president of the college, has worked behind the scenes to ensure that the centenary would be an occasion to remember. Tasks like contacting past pupils at home and abroad, assembling material for the centenary book, arranging of functions and a variety of entertainments were made very difficult and in some cases impossible due to lack of postal services. In spite of all, the members are now confident that they have succeeded in their task and that the local people and visitors alike will be able to reap the fruits of their labour in the varied programme over the next 3 days. The big event of this evening is the concelebrated Mass in St. Mary's Parish Church, and for many, this ceremony will be the highlight event of the weekend. The service is being presided over by His Lordship Dr. Kevin McNamara, Bishop of Kerry, assisted by his secretary, Father Clifford, Monsignor Sheehan and the curates of the parish, Father Horgan of St. Michael's, and a host of other priests, all of them past pupils. The people are represented by the members of the committee, but pride of place is taken by the man chosen to address the capacity congregation. Born in Derrendav in the parish of Dua, a past pupil of St. Michael's, and now home from his parish in Edinburgh for this great occasion, Monsignor Patrick Quill.
My Lord Bishop, Right Reverend and Very Reverend Fathers, and my dear people, ever since this commission to preach the gospel, to teach all men, ever since that was given by our blessed Lord to his disciples, the church he founded has been concerned with education and especially its religious aspect. This solicitude sprung from the basic fact that man has been created for a heavenly and eternal destiny. And hence, my dear people, the establishment and growth of schools, colleges, and other centres of education over the centuries. This evening we are concerned with St. Michael's College Listowel, the centenary of which we are commemorating. This evening, my colleagues, I am sure, along with myself, look back with gratitude to those from whom we were privileged to receive our secondary education in St. Michael's College. In the order of priority, I recall first Maurice O'Connell, to whom I've already referred. I can still see him with his black bowler hat. I always admired him because he often joined our gang going from or to the college. It was a pleasure to be with him and to discover that he had interests outside the classroom. Often he made use of a phrase when a student did not measure up to standards, and I'm sure there are some in this sanctuary tonight who remember it. I'm afraid, my boy, you will die on the doorsteps of New York. And then there was Michal O'Sullivan, who taught Irish from 1911 to 1953. For many years also, he was on the staff of Ballinaskellig's Irish College. Not only was he a native speaker, but he also did a great deal of translating. I recall occasions strolling with him in Ballybunion, along by the sea towards the mouth of the Cashin. He was always charming and had a very easy manner. And then, of course, there was Timothy O'Connell. As well as being an excellent classics teacher, he also had a good sense of humour and often indulged in self-made phrases and words such kissa, kissa, kisse. Lastly, but by no means, I must speak of the man who perhaps more than any other left a very deep impression on me. It was Seamus Wilmot. Seamus Wilmot was a man whose splendour and versatile spread of talents and endowments and endearing characteristics made it difficult for any one of us to do him justice. There was the family man, so endearing, so happy and thoughtful among his relatives and friends. Then there was the public figure, the dramatist, the writer, the administrator, the registrar, the chairman, the scholar, the footballer. All these roles were fused into a rare mixture of scholarship and humanity. I would suggest that you and I, that all of us, remember in our prayers and masses all those presidents, professors and students who have gone to their reward. May the next 100 years, God willing, be as fruitful and enhancing as the past, and may all who pass through the gates of St. Michael's, be they poets or politicians, farmers or tradesmen, teachers or travellers, laymen or clerics, may they one and all carry with them a justifiable pride in their alma mater, and also a courage forged by the message of Christianity, which is, in reality, wisdom tempered by love. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
arkasında sok.
Don't
She was nearly up the pole.